in me. I am home. I am home. I am home. I am home.
The wind.
Awaken the spirit of the wind. I feel you flow in me.
to sing more, but no more time. So, okay, suggestion, one more song. Okay. Okay. This is also a new song. Okay, this one we want snap your finger like this. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Your finger. One is your finger. Yes. There is a jewel in the lotus flower unfolding deep within my heart. To be a jewel in the lotus flower unfolding deep the highest art. Mani hum mani bad me hum. Mani hum mani bad me hum.
You got it.
Is there a jewel in the lotus flower unfolding deep within my heart? To be a jewel in the lotus flower unfolding is the highest art. Mani hum mani bad me hum. Mani hum mani bad me hum. Is there a jewel in the lotus flower unfolding deep within my heart? To be a jewel in the lotus flower unfolding is the highest art. Mani hum mani bad me hum. Mani hum mani bad me hum. One more time. Is there a jewel in the lotus flower unfolding deep within my heart? To be a jewel in the lotus flower unfolding is the highest art. Mani hum mani bad me hum. 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 Easy, right? We'll try one more time.
That's the
Okay.
mantra.
Is there a jewel in the lotus flower unfolding deep within my heart? To be a jewel in the lotus flower unfolding is the highest art. Mani hum mani bad me hum. 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 Thank you.
And now we invite the brother and sister, the monastic brother and sister, to come here, up here and offer the chanting.
Sangha, we will chant "We are truly present," and then ba sẽ quay về.
Contemplations before chanting. The Sangha is invited to come back to our breathing so that our collective energy of mindfulness will bring us back together as an organism going as a river with no more separation. Let the whole Sangha breathe as one body, chant as one body, listen as one body, and transcend the boundaries of a delusive self, liberating from the superiority complex, inferiority complex, and the equality complex.
With hearts established in mindfulness,
We are truly present for sitting and walking meditation and for reciting the sutras. May this practice center with its fourfold Sangha be supported by the three jewels and holy means, well protected from the eight misfortunes and the three paths of suffering. May parents, teachers, friends, and all beings within the three realms be filled with the most divine grace
Good morning, dear respected Thai, dear Sangha. I'm sorry, the problem about technical. Maybe I would like the brother come up to help me to open the slideshow, the PowerPoint, because it's too small and I cannot see the words. Can you hear me well? Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Maybe we wait a little bit higher. Yes. Now can you hear me? Maybe I try this one to see which one is good. Sorry, so now we can listen to sound the bell first, to go back to our breathing and to calm our mind. So, dear respected Thai, dear Venerable and dear Sangha, we are in the Great Togetherness meditation hall in the holiday retreat. Today is December 30, 2022, with only one more day until we go to the year of 2023. So now can you hear me well? Yeah, thank you very much, because my voice is a little bit soft, so that's why I need to make sure that every one of you can hear my voice clearly. I'm sorry about the what's happened. We should check the technical before the talk, but we didn't repair it properly, so that's why something happened. Today, I would like to share with you the 7 factors of the Buddha of the enlightenment. So these 7 factors can bring happiness to us in our daily life. And actually, this talk, this topic, I shared for the last 4 years ago. And now I share it again, but I think it will different contents, a little bit improve more. And I'm thinking that in the next 4 years, if the conditions sufficient, if I'm lucky and you're lucky, we can see each other again. I may talk this topic again. I hopefully in the Blue Cliff Monastery. So you look at the board, the slides. So this factor, they have 2 kinds of tradition sharing about these 7 factors. But I use the Mahayana tradition. So according to the Sangiti Sutta, in the long discourses of the Buddha, is Sambodhiyana, the Trường Bộ Kinh in Vietnamese. First, I will go to the first factors. And before I sharing, I would like to thank the Chin Nature program, Chin the young people. David told me that you all stay and listen to my sharing to give support. I'm really appreciate it. I hope this sharing can bring benefit to you, to your daily life. So the first factors. Okay, so I just want to introduce you first the 7 factors. You see I want to point the line, but it go up. So you see the mindfulness, Dharma, investigation, energy, joy, ease, concentration, and letting go. So we will go each factors. Which factors can bring your benefits in your daily life? So the first factor is mindfulness. Since beginning of the retreat, you listen to the brother and sister. They share a lot about mindfulness. You know why? Mindfulness is the heart of the practice. Especially for Brahminic tradition, mindfulness is the heart of the practice. It's like the sun of our heart. You know, it's very important. Without the sun, we cannot survive. So mindfulness is the key of our practice. And I would like to explain to you again what is mean mindfulness. So in Chinese character, you see that the first word mean it's a noun, and the second is heart. It means your mind. Your mind is now in the present moment, and the practice of right mindfulness. Mindfulness, we have right and wrong mindfulness. So right mindfulness means we being aware of what's happened in your body and mind in the present moment, in the right way, not in the wrong way. For example, yesterday I heard 2 friends share, They struggle when they walking meditation or they seek meditation. So, what is wrong while you're walking mindfulness? When you walk mindfulness, you just breathing in, you're aware, your step, your left foot or your right foot, and your mind in your foot, in your feet. Your mind not somewhere else. Your mind in your body. And you also aware of your breathing. You know, when you're breathing in and when you're breathing out. So at the moment you walk, you're aware of your step and your breathing. That means it's the right thing to do. Of course, you walk, but your mind thinking somewhere else. That is wrong mindfulness. You know what mindfulness also, another meaning mindfulness is remember. Remember what you are doing in the present moment. I just share my unmindful a little bit this morning. You know, I a little bit worried about the talk when I want to go to the restroom and get out the door. And you know, usually I wore the shoe, another shoe with the cream color. But then I didn't remember my shoe. I put my foot on the other shoe. The shoe like cross shoe, black color. And right away I aware that I am lost mindfulness. And it's not my shoe. So I put I changed. I said, this is shoe of my sister, not mine. You see that in our daily life we lost our mindfulness easily. Don't think I practiced very long for 20 years, 30 years. I'm mindful 100%. No, not. Sometimes we lost our mindfulness in our daily life, in some special situation. Sometimes you wear your hat and you said, where is my hat? Or you wear your glass, where my glass? You know, that is because we are not remember. We're not aware what in the present moment, in our body, in our mind. So that's why we said the practice mindfulness is the sun of our heart. So I tell you one story. Long time ago in Plum Village, when Thai have attendant, you know the brother, the first he became Thai attendant, and when he came back from Thai hermitage, and we seen that in the dining room, his face looked tired. I asked him because I am going to be Thai attendant soon, you know. I also a little bit worried. I asked him, did you walk a lot when you Thai attendant? He said, no, I didn't do anything. I just follow Thai, carry his bath. Even Thai make tea for me. But because I have to be mindful in front of Thai 24 hours, so I'm so exhausted, I'm tired. I said, wow, you mindfulness make you tired? Yes, it's like a friend shared yesterday. You struggle when you walk in meditation or you seek meditation, you feel tired because you try to be mindful. You know? So for only 20 minutes, you feel, I'm so tired. So practice mindfulness to be naturally and don't force yourself. And I forgot to tell you, mindfulness is one of our mental formation. Everyone we have mindfulness in our mind. Only you know how to generate your mindfulness in your daily life by the way of walking, eating, talking. Yeah. So it's up to us the way we practice mindful. Even though I just share with you, even though you just put this down, you're aware, that is also mindfulness already. Mindfulness just very simple. Just remember what are you doing in the present moment. So now I go to the second factor. This very important practice called Dharma investigation, Dharma praviskaya. We cannot, the practice to bring to enlightenment cannot missing these factors. You know why? Because Dharma investigation means analyze on phenomena, ponder, observe. The Dharma here means everything, phenomena or universe, physical and psychology, to the very end, to the very extent, and the right and wrong. The Buddha said, before that, you see this picture. I want to tell you, I want to explain to you what is the Dharma investigation. I give example. When we listen to the Buddha said that in the universe, the causes and conditions of all phenomena are interrelated and they are arising. This is repeated again and again. So I just give example of investigation, one sentence talked by Buddha. So now we go to the investigation. How is investigation? For example, when I listen to Buddha said in Chinese, say, "Trùng trùng duyên khởi." So it's like this picture. I show you. Yeah, you see that? Cause, condition, and effect. So you see the cause here, and it go up, go up, go up. And it will be go up forever until it become a universe. I thank you for the brother to make this so I can see clearly. So now we go back to the example. So when I'm thinking of my mother, she passed away 2006, and I wonder where she is now. My mother, she's born in the south part of Vietnam called Cà Mau, and in the small village. In that village, the people live by blowing rice, because the village near to the sea, so they also blowing rice. The same time they fishing. Some people they fishing, and then her life, grow up, lots of happiness, and she married my father. But when my father, is Chinese, from the top of Vietnam, from China, went to the very bottom, the end of Vietnam, and seen her. And then they married, and my father said, no, we have to leave. Because if we live here, it's no future for our children. So they left for the city to find another work. And then finally, my mother had 7 of us, And then time changed, and finally, since the Vietnam became a socialist, we immigrated in England. And my father passed away a long time ago before the Vietnam change. So we immigrated in London, and my mother became a nun. And you know, before she died, she passed away. I don't know why she shared with me only. She said that when I die, please cremated my body and spread the acid onto the sea. So I asked her why you don't want to bury your. Usually the people they bury, when they die. He said no, because when I grow up, when I live in Vietnam, I eat a lot. I ate a lot of fish. You know, fish nourished me when I grow up. So now I die, I want to return my body to the fish. I am so moved, and you know, I listened to what she shared. I understood why she wants to do like that. So we follow her wish. After she passed away, we cremated her body, and we scattered her ash onto the beach in Brighton, in England. You know, and then when I'm thinking of where's my mother going now, so I imagine that her ash was eaten by the fish. Her ash is become a very small molecules, and the fish ate her ash. So you see the image. I could not find the video, so I used a picture. And the fish eat her molecules of ash, yeah? And you know, one day I'm thinking, this fish will fishing by the British man, and somehow this fish became a meal of a pregnant mother. I'm sorry, I don't know why. Today I am Brother Phokong. We have similarly give us example about the pregnant mother. In my family sharing, we have one lady, she's pregnant. And you see that? This I just give example, the cause and the condition, how they're going. So, this mother eats fish. And you know, this fish have the molecules of my mother. Because the molecule, the ash, nursed the fish. And now this woman eats the fish. And somehow this fish nurture a pregnant mother. And when also the baby in her womb. And when she gave birth, the baby, somehow my mother molecules became a small part of a baby. So I can see that my mother had probably been reborn, but with a different perspective. And this is just a sample in our daily life, in our life, in the universe. This is the example of, I'm thinking, maybe it's happened to my mother. And, you know, yesterday I've shared that I appreciate the scientists have proven what the Buddha is teaching. You know, the scientists have proven that the universe is made from atoms and molecules. everyone, everything in the universe is made from atoms and molecules, from our cell, plant, the earth, the sun, and the universe. Right? So we can see that the husband of my mother is one of very small human being in this world. Many of you are the same. We are the same. When one day, somehow we are here now, yeah, in the present moment. But we don't know in the future where we're going. Where we're going? We go with unknown, distant future. We go with our dream. We travel to the future with our dreams. Why? When we die, because our body, generate the new cell, regenerate the new cell every day. But one day, we cannot regenerate our cell anymore. We leave this world, and our cells become what? Becomes the molecules of the plant, of the crater in the ground, or maybe become a grass and the cow eat, and maybe we are part of the cow, a beefsteak, and another pregnant woman eat and give birth to baby. So it's just repeat. That's why the Buddha said, the cause and condition, effect, go to cause, condition, effect, and just continue, repeat it again. So we didn't know where, what am I going to be? What are we going to be? We travel to the future with our dreams. And with a new, we reborn under another form, a new body, a new, different perspective. And our memory from the previous life are gone. We could not remember. Except the enlightened one who got enlightened Arahant. But we are not. We are human beings. I am sorry. But this is true. So, what am I going to be? This is the question for you, like a Khong Ant. But I can, according to the Buddha teaching in the sutra, what I'm going to be, the law of cause and effects, we say, what you are doing in the present is the answer to who you will be in the future. So that is my answer for you. But you can carry it like a Khong Ant. No, but I am not answer. This is the Buddha answer. I just repeat what the Buddha said. Okay, so now we go to the first one, energy. The energy in Chinese means religion, virya, but we can understand the energy like when we plugging and they give the electric light. So energy, something like that. Everyone, we have energy in our body and mind. But energy, we have two kinds of energy, everyone knows, positive and negative. So we learn that body and mind are one. When we have a negative thought, for example, we lazy. In the morning when we wake up, no, I just give an example very concrete. Last week, the weather, it changed from 50 Fahrenheit, it went down to 17, 9 or 10 something. And you know, my sister, my younger sister, she told me, oh my God, Simevic, you know that? Tomorrow it's -15. How come we wake up and go to meditation hall, sitting meditation, walk under the ice? Can we on bed and continue sleep? I said, oh no, sorry, don't excuse. I told her, don't excuse, try it. But then the next morning when I woke up, I sit in my sister, I don't want to mention about her, myself. I sit on the table, look outside, I saw the snow. And suddenly I think, why I have to make myself suffering? So better I stay in my room and sit meditation, enjoy the candlelight and drinking tea. So I continue to sit in my room and enjoy tea. But I saw some sister went down and walked. I said, wow, I so admire them. I don't know, I didn't know who, but I saw and I think that the brother should be here, I think. Maybe the brothers, they're more diligent because they live close here. So, but you know, I remember, I do understand my younger sister because she's young and she just arrived. So the weather is so cold for them. But when I sit in my room, when I sat in my room, I just remember the Zen master in sitting meditation in Himalayan mountain under the snow. I know, wow, I don't know how they sit in such the environment, very cold ice and snow. Maybe they train some energy, you know, keep fire in their body so they can sit. But I thought myself, I didn't generate any fire in my body. So I think better I sit in my room is warmer and I can more concentrate for myself. So so this is a kind of the energy I share with you. When we give any negative thought, it will generate negative energy right away. So the young people, you should remember, try to generate your positive thought to yourself. This will save your life. You know, the positive thoughts mean thinking good, thinking something positive, not negative. Some people, they are not satisfied with the world events. They found the world too much injustice, and they could not do anything for society. So they feel depressed and lose energy. Why? You know, the more we worry about the society, we have to have more energy. We're not, oh, because the society like that, I cannot do anything now, I let go, eat up, I don't want to do anything. So, the same time you connect with the negative, the injustice, the nothing of the society. If we want to fights the injustice of the society, we need to do opposite. We need to do something more positive. And negative energy is very easy to going up. You know, something, I don't know why, but something bad, worse, negative, like, oh, for example, the healthy food, no one like it. Not many people like, but junk food, many people like, right? So the same thing, the negative energy, easy for the people to think, generate, but the positive is difficult. So this is the one thing we need to aware of, being mindful about this. So if we resist to good suggestion of Sangha, of community, that means we go for the negative energy, the negative direction. We didn't help to building the society or the community. So the Buddha said how to transform negative energy. I wrote the picture. First, I write the words, but I think it's very difficult for you to remember. So, for example, this is your negative thought, the very dark cloud in your mind. For example, I'm lazy. I don't want to go sitting meditation. When it come up, I said, no. Do not lazy. Be being aware and put it down. Mean not press it. Mean don't let it go up. Don't make the negative thoughts to be master your mind. So this is mind consciousness. Is your here, the thinking. You know, the mind consciousness will push your energy to do things. So when you have negative down in your subconsciousness, sub-level, just leave it there, not let it go up. But if the sadness, you sad because, I wrote the poem of the Vietnamese poet, his name Xuân Diệu. Hôm nay trời nhẹ lên cao, tôi buồn, không biết vì sao tôi buồn. Today, I translate English. Today, the sky is light and high. I'm sad. I don't know why I am sad. Today is cloudy, I'm sad, but I don't know why I'm sad. Many people have this feeling. My younger sister in the past, one younger sister shared with me, sometimes I feel very sad, but I don't know why. I asked her why. She said she didn't know why. Many people have this kind of feeling. They sad, but they didn't know how they sad. But if sadness goes to your mind, then leave it there. Do not spread it out. Express it out. You keep in your mind. Some people, for example, angry. I give example, angry. Anger. When your anger arrives, and you should be bang the door or kick thing or do something, you see, breathing in, I know I am angry. Breathing out, I smile. Instead of you did and you bend the thing and you put it out like this. That's when you keep the anger in your mind, consciousness, not spread it out. But many people, they spread their negative thinking, negative action to the people around them because their negative thinking, their anger, their irritation, their hatred. But if we have a right in our mind, keep there and breathe. In and out. Sometimes I'm very angry, but then I need to keep, not too strongly to spread it out, you know. So this is the mindfulness practice. Mindful, aware of what are you doing. Yeah. So this is two ways the Buddha teaches, because if we not practice these two, your negative will be stronger. Yeah. So now we go to the positive energy. So the positive energy is easy. You know, when you're happy, then that is will bring up your smile. Yeah? Because here I wrote, what is positive energy? Positive energy brings you much joy and vitality. Yeah? Your life is more joyful and more vitality. Okay, so when you have vitality, you sincerely participate on the activity of the Sangha, the community. You not lie in bed and put your blanket, cover your head. So the positive energy is a lot of helping. And the Buddha teach how to generate how to generate a positive energy. The Buddha said, when your positive energy go up into your mind, keep it longer as long as you can, and make it bigger. That's it. You know, so it's because the positive energy can bring you happiness and the people around you happiness. So from here, we draw a clear conclusion. With positive energy, even in difficult circumstances, we still have hope. With positive energy, we will persevere to the end of the path we have taken. With positive energy, we can achieve our goals. With positive energy, we are diligent in practice. So from here, we draw a clear conclusion. Positive energy will push us up in our daily life. On the contrary, negative energy will bring us down in our daily life or even ruin our life. From this, we see clearly if we always give ourselves to positive energy, we can transform our destiny. Our life really depends on our own energy. Going up or down depends on our energy. So we can hear one sound the bell. So different. Can you just sit relaxing because I talk a little bit longer? It's only 4 more, then we finish sharing. So now we go to joy. I think everyone likes to hear about joy. Joy means mudita. Yeah? If you live in life without joy, then life has no meaning. Even if you have $1 billion, it doesn't make any sense. The joy I mentioned here is the joy of having peace, not the joy at the nightclub. First, I put the joy in disco and My English teacher, not now, they don't use disco anymore. Nightclub, the joy of drinking beer, taking drug, play game, go to internet, very long. So this game can destroy our health, ruin our life. So, there are three kinds of joy. Okay. So, first, joy in the practice. Joy in the practice. When we practice, you need to find joy. If you breathe, I'm so tired because breathing. I'm tired because mindfulness practice, walking. So why you practice mindfulness if it brings you tired, suffering? Yeah, you need to practice and you find joy in the practice. You know, in the past, I want to share with you one story. In the past, one sister, she came to Plum Village and she met Thai. And she told Thai that she had too much suffering. And Thai asked, why? Why you have too much suffering? She said, his face like this, you know. And Thai said, she said, because she went to India, practice for many years. But finally she left because she could not find happiness in her life since she went there. Because she met a guru, yeah, his guru. He told her that every day you should practice, you should think that all the suffering in the world, you carried it. And I said, that's why you cannot happy. That's why you suffer. Because you have to bear all the suffering in the world. How come you find happiness? So, and Thai said, you can change your practice into happiness. Now think, I will carry on the happiness of the world. So Thai give a joke, you know, and she smiling. So she changed her mind, and now she became one of our elder sister in the Dharma. So this story brought me a lot of thinking when I came to Plum Village. Rugru said it's not wrong, you know, but we need to understand how much capacity in our practice. If your capacity just like a bowl of water, and you put the big 2 spoons of salt in the bowl of water, the water will be very salty. But if you put the 2 spoons of salt into the river cannot salt. But your capacity of practice is very little. Your happiness, you don't have any happiness. How can you carry the suffering of the world? Right? So it's not mean the guru is wrong, but the way we understand the teaching is wrong. You know. So practice need to be joy. And the second is joy in the working. Joy in the working, you know. Yesterday, I'm happy to hear my sister said, you come here not for working meditation, because you have a group of washing dishes, washing pots, repair meditation hall, cutting vegetable, on this kind of work. But the essential of this is This practice will help you how to bring home when you do at home. You know, I just show you one friend here, young friend. She came here many days ago. You know, and when you were not here, and in my sister's side, when I ate meal after meal, I sit. I usually looking around, not observe. But I saw this young friend. She very tall, you know, and she volunteered wipe the table. You know, she very tall, but she wiped like this. You know, and she did on the table in the sister dining hall. And when she wiped, I felt that she wiped a baby, not the table. And her face like intensive, you know. So the way she work is like meditation. It's not working, you know. So when you wash the pot with happiness, then your happiness will be immeasurable, cannot count it. But if we wash and we say, why only me wash a lot of dishes? Why only me wash the pot, a lot of pot? Where are the other people? Why you not come to clean the toilets? Only me. So, you know, this is bring you suffering already when you think like that. But if you just silent and do the work joyfully, you know, some people, they want to wash the pot, but they cannot. Yeah, we just think like that and we understood. Sometimes we want to stand up and walk to the bathroom, clean the bathroom, but we could not. Yeah, so when during that time, then we say, oh, I'm sorry, why in the past I didn't do it properly, you know? So we still have a chance to do the work. We need to be thinking, I'm so lucky. When you change the seats of the bed, you do with happiness, with joy. We bring you a lot of merit. In Buddhism, when you did the work, you gain the merit. But if you do the work with calculate, comparison, irritation, angry, your merit just compare with the pot you wash. That our teacher said. I remember in Plum Village long time ago, one brother, when he washed the pot, anytime he came to Plum Village, he said, leave the pot for me, I wash everything. And now he became president of AIP, you know. But at the beginning, everything, just let's leave it there, I wash all the pot for you, you know. So the pot rescued him when he grew through the difficulty in his life of practice. So now we go to the joy in playing. Our teacher said, if you don't know how to roam the Pure Land, being a human for lifetimes, it's like nothing. You know what this means? Pure Land here is not mean in the heaven or somewhere else. Here, Pure Land here is right here in the present moment. They mentioned our planet, the earth, is like the Pure Land. If you look with the eyes of ultimate dimension, it's very beautiful, you know. So if our life full of busy, worry, despair, depression, then like being a human for a lifetime is like nothing. Yeah. So we should enjoy the life. I put the picture here to. This morning I saw one young man. He stood there and he looked at the sunrise, you know, I thought, wow, he know how to enjoy the Pure Land. And at night here, you can see the star at night. So that means you know how to preserve life, you know. So when you leave the world, you don't feel any regret. Oh, I enjoy everything already. I continue ready to go to another form. Okay, so now we go to ease. The fifth factor is mean calm and peace of mind, refresh. The opposite of the ease, calm the mind, is restlessness. The Buddha said the people who is restlessness is like the person who sits on a fire. Yes, you know why? You cannot sit still. You sit only 5 minutes, you stand up and you do something, and then you go up and you sit, and then you stand up and you do another thing, you know? Because you are worried something, you know? So this is the restlessness. So the practice of ease, breathing in, I feel at ease. Breathing out, I release. I release on the worrying, the anxiety, the project, the plan, the despair, you know. I release everything, yeah. So, when the people who have ease, Kinh An in Chinese, Kinh, that means this word. That means light, very light. This means peace. That person, when they got this kind of stage, light and peace, they walk very gentle, very light. I remember in the past, when I was when I was in Plum Village, you know, I usually, when I doing something and suddenly I heard Thai voice in my back, "What are you doing, my child?" Wow, where? When he arrived in my back, I didn't hear his footstep. You know, he walked very like this. It's like a cat walk, very gentle, you know. And usually when I walk like this, and suddenly I saw Thai over there, Thai looked at me and smiled. So, why? You know, he appeared very gentleness. But, so, if we are not ease, we do something that is very noisy. We eat, make a loud noise. We close the door. We walk like this, and we do something very heavy, strong. But when the practice who got that ease, they very light and gentleness, you know. So this kind of practice we also very need for ourselves in our life, because only when the mind calm and still, then everything, your action, it will be light and peaceful. So that's why we have to indicate the state of our mind is calm or not. Is our mind wandering? Is our mind restlessness? So the next is concentration. The next factor, concentration, is samadhi. Samadhi is static and dynamic. So we have samadhi of right concentration and the wrong concentration. You know, when you do something focused on the right thing, that means you right concentration. But then if you focus on the wrong thing, it's wrong concentration. Our teacher give example, for example, the same concentration, but for the burglars, they focus to unlock the door to go and steal money, I think. That is focus, but wrong concentration. Or you concentration your mind to something not natural, like you thinking up, your mind will, running away or go to where, but you didn't go back to yourself. It's something very dangerous meditation. So we need to be very carefully. You see that the concentration here, the right concentration, is make your mind is clear like a still water, reflect everything in the in the cosmos, in the universe. So if we concentration, first we concentration on our breathing, then your mind will be calm first. And then don't worry. If your mind wandering, just let it wandering. Every day if you practice meditation, breathing, mindful breathing, every day, and one day you get used it. You train your mind like you drink a coffee, you add it to coffee. At the same time, every day I have to drink coffee. So the same thing, you train your mind breathing. Every day at 6 o'clock, I have to sit meditation. This is very, very, your mind, because it's not the scientist subject, so I cannot talking with you about the brain or something, but this is the brain, the way they work in your brain, So that's why the Buddhas and our teacher encourage us to practice diligently meditation every day, at least 5 or 10 minutes to make your mind calm and clear. When your mind clear, you also memory the lesson easily. Yeah, you study also easily. And the last 7 factor is letting go, equanimity. Yeah, so equanimity in thinking is giving up, not wrapping, not keeping something in our mind. Equanimity is rightly to just rightly to reason impartially. So this kind of state, they have no attachment, neither attachment and neither like dislike or displease, So this kind of stage, sometimes we have in our life. So the Buddha said, I read recently the sutra. The Buddha said that to transform our suffering, it's like you pull up the steep grass, When you want to pick the steep grass, you have to pull it like this, right? And then pick it up. So letting go, something like that, you need to shake. You need to shake very strongly and pick it down. So letting go, something like you have to very strong, determined to let go, transform your suffering, your hatred, your anger. Yeah. So so the practice letting go like that. For my appearance, I usually when I look at myself. In the past, I usually blaming myself when I make a mistake because I thought I would like everything to be perfect And when I look at the other people, the same. But now, when I learn from the teaching, I can see that everything in the world is not by itself alone. Everything they have a cause and condition, they cooperate together, you know. It's nothing, it's even the mistake you make, it's not by yourself alone. It's something around, it's going to that reason. So do not blame myself. I practice do not blame myself. Even I make a mistake. And if someone, when I saw they make a mistake, I look at that, but later on, I let go and forgive. Because I know that it's not by him or herself alone to make a mistake. They always have cause and condition around. Yeah? So if we look life, if we think life is relative, yeah? Nothing perfection, nothing complete, then you feel better, lighter, happier. Yeah? So, so this is the practice of looking with the eyes of equanimity, letting go, yeah? More inclusiveness, tolerance. So finally, the tears I said yesterday have become rain. So why I wrote like this? Because I see that our body release many dead cells every day. And our mind should learn from our body. We need to release our negative thought, negative thinking, to generate a new positive thinking. So some people, you know, they feel regrets from the past, or they always blame that my past life is too much suffering. I have a lot of trauma, you know. But we learn from the Buddha teaching that yesterday is from yesterday. Yesterday cannot come back today, and tomorrow is not yet come. Why we thinking of yesterday and why we think tomorrow? Just think in the present moment. And even though yesterday I cried, but from the suffering, we learn from the suffering like a lesson for the present moment. And so I show you the picture that from suffering we can have the new plant, new seed. From the you fail or you not successful in your life, do not disappointed. From that failure, you can build a new of your new life. Yeah? And the practice of 7 factors of enlightenment will give us a correct direction and clear insight into all phenomena in the world. Positive energy, light, peaceful and happy life will transform the trauma from the past and the pain in our body and our mind. And of course, this practice can change our own destiny. And we also can help our planet. So thank you for listening. A long sharing. I would like to invite, can you give me 5 minutes for my young brother and sister? They will go up to sing a song. This song is called Inborn and Indestructible because it said that our life is made by all living beings in the world. So that's why I asked my brother and sister share the song with you today. So I would like to share with you, this is our new band of Blue Cliff Monastery, new music band.
Indestructible, unborn, and indestructible, beyond time and space, beyond time and space. His body and his feelings were transmitted to me by my mother, my father, by my teachers, my friends, and all living beings. Born and indestructible, unborn and indestructible, beyond time and space, beyond time and space. And that which was transmitted is no less than the transmitter. And I will receive the transmission. What am I but that is transmitted to me? Unborn and indestructible, unborn and indestructible, beyond space, beyond time and space. This body is not me, these perceptions are not me, and I'm not limited by this body. I am one with all life. I have always been free, unborn and indestructible, unborn and indestructible, beyond time and space, beyond time and space.